I mean, yeah, it does feel like 2 weeks, but also part of me is like, damn, we've been running this stream since like I think we started in November or end of October, and there's only 11 episodes that we've only played 11 times since then. Like that's kind of, I mean, we only play once a week, but it's just like, damn, have we only played?
I feel like for a lot of D&D campaigns, there's 11 is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like because there's a lot of campaigns that don't meet weekly.
Yeah, that's true.
We're definitely blessed to be able to meet weekly.
Very true. We are. And there's sub campaigns like I don't know if you guys watch a lot of like actual plays online with like Dimension 20 and like some other things like that. There's some like streamed games that are only like 4 sessions long. 8 sessions, like some of them I've seen are really short. So like yeah, I mean obviously some of them are more story focused where like they have to get it done in a short amount of time or that's when they choose to get it done. But I'm very thankful that we get to meet every week and play. Yeah, for sure. Even if not everybody can make it, I'm so glad that we get to play every week. Gives me a reason to try to murder you all. Ha ha ha.
Keywords try.
That's so wicked.
Keyword is try. Keyword is try.
You are so wicked.
I know. I try. You love me though.
We did love you.
Oh, I'm at the wrong map. This is the one that we ended on.
Please, Corey, don't kill us.
It's never too late to remind Corey not to kill us
Please,
tonight.
Corey, don't kill us then.
In this session, I don't think I will, but we'll see. You never know. But anyways, last we left off, you guys had accidentally plane shifted yourselves into the realm of fairies, known as the Feywild, that most of you had only read about and had never been before. Realizing almost immediately that that time works differently in the Fey realm. One day here, an hour here, could be hours or days in the Prime Material plane. So you guys quickly decided to leave and plane shift back to the Prime Material realm, quick to get back to the capital of Phaethos. Your plane shift was successful in getting you to the Prime Material plane. However, you were all shifted to the opposite end of Plagaron, thankfully. You were on the same continent. But you all were plane shifted outside of the city of Amberstone, a kind of reclusive, more religious-focused city that deems itself kind of away from the capital and most other political standings of the outside world. They mainly focus on themselves. They're always open to outsiders, but their main ask is that they ask people to leave their problems at the door. You made your way inside into a temple of the Platinum Dragon, Bahamut, and politely asked to borrow their teleportation circle to get to the city of Phaethos as quickly as possible. You were able to use the circle and teleport away to the other side of the continent. As you guys touched down in Phaethos, you guys went about most of you went on your separate ways. Alloy, Brienne, you went to, what was it, the Devil's Horns, or the Horned Devil, which was a tavern/brothel in one of the higher-end brothels in the city. Gandalf accompanied you all, which meant Arya, whom you all asked to tail Gandalf, was following, so Arya went as well. You all spent some time there, while Volgrim returned home to visit his family, where he discovered the truth of the fate of his father, Sanjin, who was in the impact of the explosion that occurred the day before. Excuse me. Though he is alive, he's been in critical condition since, and his mother says that she's not been able to see him. I almost said Robin, excuse me. Volgrim was given a note that his parents wrote asking that perhaps someday soon his adventuring will come to an end, so he can spend more time with his family as their days are beginning to dwindle in their twilight years. Volgrim vowed to see his father and make sure the people who did this saw justice or vengeance or whatever blurred line he mixed between the two, and he left. Late into the night, you all left the Horned Devil, concocting plans of finding the perpetrators of this devious act. When you learned that Minerva Fastfire, the hand of the king, Brienne, has been missing for majority of the day. During this time, Serotus also informed you that Theris had been spotted, or there were rumors of Theris's movement in the lower levels of the city in the first, I believe it's called Shigrif, the first level, the Shigrif district. And you all went to your separate chambers for the night. Brienne, immediately hearing that Minerva was missing, you went looking for her and almost immediately found her. And you all walked and talked for some time, where you were beginning to feel odd feelings of Minerva. You felt that she was beginning to feel rather aggressive, and quickly you tried to separate yourself, but you were not able to stop or get out of the way in time before a dagger was plunged into your back. And as you were stabbed, you watched her form shimmer and change into that of Cataron the Rakshasa. The rest of you all were attacked in the middle of the night, and deep into your dreams, when you were attacked in your homes, Vulgrim working on his new Steel Defender. You all fought off your attackers, your would-be assassins, and were successful for the most part. 2 being left alive, one by Gandalf using a force cage, one by Aloy using various spells, and you were also able to successfully incapacitate Cataron for a brief time. You all converged in the center of the streets in the upper levels of the Zepsac Gardens. I am pulling you all into the map now, and that's where we're gonna start our session today. What would you all like to do?
I'd like to interrogate that guy that I, captured. I tied up.
All right.
And with Cataron, he's
I
still
won't bring him.
he's
the
still
guy.
asleep, right?
He's still currently unconscious at the time being, yes.
And did you decide on how long that's gonna be?
I decided, but I'm not going to let you know.
Oh, what? Really?
You're not going to know how long he's unconscious for.
But it's a common thing in the future. After we do this and we want to knock people out, can you tell us then?
Possibly.
Okay.
It is a common thing, but like when you knock somebody out, you don't know how long they're unconscious for.
Oh, so you're gonna change it like pretty much every time?
Possibly, yeah. It might depend on a
Okay.
dice roll or something like that.
For sure. Okay. Good knowledge to have. Because I'm killing that motherfucker in the future if that's the case.
He's unconscious. You still have a chance to kill him.
Yeah, but there's bigger plans. So I actually have a question for the DM for him. But let's go ahead and deal with that guy that Levi has.
All right, he's currently, if I remember correctly, you bound him up. He still has little bits of frozen ice clusters from the Rhymes binding ice, but he is currently bound, kind of struggling against the restraints.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to or like if you guys want to come with, we can go to the house that he's in and interrogate him there, or we can pull him and Cataron together.
Yeah, let's bring him to the capital so we can torture them and interrogate them there.
Can't you just say interrogate? Damn.
No.
There will be no torture going on in this game.
Well, not torture, but maybe like a little feather tickle or something,
A feather.
I think there should always be eyes on Cataron, and also there should be something on Cataron to make sure that he can transform into anybody, or anything. So that means he could slip through whatever we have him tied up to be in.
I have a question about that. Doesn't somebody have dimension shackles? Didn't somebody get some of those a long time ago?
Robin.
So let's go ahead and make it. We do got somebody that we can sacrifice to get Robin here.
Oh my god!
You're saying kill the dude?
Yeah, I mean, we got who we need. I mean, we can ask him some questions.
You do have 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever.
we kind of need Robin here, and that's the best way to get him here. I don't think there's any other ways, to be honest.
I mean, how much of a danger is it for him to,
Oh, if we lock
all
into this
there,
dimension,
are
he
we
can't.
all there and watching him?
Yeah, but he's a slippery dog. Slippery snake. Slippery snake.
Slippery little snake.
I'm happy so much.
Is it guaranteed that Robin's gonna show up though if we just kill some guy who I mean tried to stab us and kill us? I don't know if he's gonna try to show up for just that.
I mean,
Yeah.
he showed up for least.
For less?
For
I
less.
mean, isn't it when we revive people that he comes through and he's like, no, don't do that?
No, it's when we kill people, and then I think
It's when you tamper with. It's when you play with souls. It's when you. So if you kill a soul that's destined to die, or you mess with a soul that's not, its time hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
so. If we're killing this soul, or is he gonna die no matter what? I guess I don't know, man. That's where it gets complicated for me.
They ran up on us and tried to kill us. I think that their time was destined. I don't think
Yeah.
Robin's gonna show up for that.
You'd have to try to revive him. I see. or Robin.
One of you roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh,
Not any.
fuck it. Let me roll it. Let me roll it this time.
Let's go ahead.
How perceptive are you?
Wait.
My perception. I have a +6.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did we long rest, Corey? We did,
No,
right?
you did not.
Are we allowed to?
All right.
That's a 19, Corey.
A couple of things could potentially happen. You hear,
Wait.
as you guys are kind of collecting yourselves, gathering yourselves, figuring out who's hurt, who's not, trying to figure out what to do from here, coming up with the plan to interrogate these guys. You noticed as you guys were all discussing this, Volgrim, you heard the faintest sounds of like a popping sound coming from a house further down the street.
Oh, I alert the
popping
rest of the
sound.
guys. I alert the rest of the guys and say, "Y'all hear that? Is that a pop?" And then I say, "Please, no more explosions."
Is the sound coming from where the guy is tied up?
It is not, no.
Does it sound like a gun? Like,
It's
Like,
muffled,
is it like that?
but it sounds kind of familiar, yeah. Something.
it's like
kind
pow 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 kind of thing, or is it like a?
It's
an
like
explosion?
multiple of them, like converge, like kind of overlapping on top of themselves.
Okay.
Eventually, they do draw silent as you guys do come to the end of your
Let's
plans.
let's just say fuck this, guys. Let's just kill him, and we'll deal with him later.
Kill who?
Kill Cataron, so we don't have to deal with this man. Obviously, there's more problems in the city. We need to stop the overall picture. Let's just kill him. and move forward.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should put it in this portable hole I have.
Oh, let's fucking do it, bro.
Let's put it in the let's pocket.
I want to see what the fuck is about to happen. I mean, he
He has to make. Well, he's
Actually,
bound
he
at the
has to make
moment,
saves.
so he would.
automatically fails it because
He is
he's
restrained. He would automatically fail that save. Yeah.
yeah.
So we could put him in the portable hole.
Shit, let's go ahead. I mean,
believe he has 10 minutes of air in there, and then he
Is
would
it-
have. It's 10 minutes, I believe. You can double check, but I think it's 10.
And I thought as soon as you go into it, you disintegrate. So he doesn't
No,
have any.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
No.
You're talking about the sphere. I thought you were talking about the portable hole. My bad. Yeah, the
No,
sphere of
not-
annihilation. Yeah, he just automatically goes in it.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're talking about?
we can kill him with that. No, I was talking about the portable hole just to
No, because then
hold him for a little
can you
time.
dimension door out of the portable hole?
You can save out of the portable hole.
But then he would just pop out of the ground right next to you.
Yeah,
In the closest unoccupied space.
yeah.
That sounds. Let's just kill him. That's what I was getting at because
But don't we want to question him?
Gandalf
yeah, but
also
there's more
has.
stuff going on.
Gandalf pipes up. I also got a dude in the cage for an hour. It's been like 15 minutes. We got some time.
Okay.
I need a potion of this.
Yeah. Do you want to take a potion of healing?
Yeah.
Is that okay, Corey?
Yeah.
But don't we want to question Cateron for?
Yeah, we
'cause-
do. We do. But there's popping going on outside. I don't know what the fuck that is. So maybe, you guys go.
Yeah,
Somebody
so
you
let's-
check out the popping, and then I'll question Cateron, or like I have intimidation, but that's about it.
Yeah, same. I have high intimidation.
Yeah. What you got on yours?
9 plus
I
9.
got +7. So yeah, me and you can be in here intimidating these guys, and then the rest of the crew can go outside and check out the popping. But we gotta protect the city, bro. There's a shit ton of, if there's popping on, maybe it's like another smoke bomb thing or whatever it is. Popping is a weird thing that DM would say. So let's go figure out what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. For
Okay.
sure. I was just saying, if we wanted to keep him.
Yeah,
Yes.
the only thing is
Yes.
he's Cateron, so he can literally get out of like so many things. The only thing that we can keep him is if we have like a jar to hold him into, or like some dimension shackles to hold him to this.
If
Plane.
only you guys kept that capture jar you found in the vault of Vecna.
Well, sometimes things just have to fuck around and find out. And that was one of those moments. So, but yeah, honestly, if we have something to capture him with, I'm down. But right now, he's literally in what? What do we have him in? Rope? Or what rope? Yeah, like they ain't shit holding this man back. So, yeah, we can put him in the hole. But he would have to save out of the hole. And what is the hole? What does the hole save?
I think the whole save is a 10, but he's also bound, so he is restrained. So
And we don't know if he's gonna wake up in 10 minutes, right, Corey?
yes, correct.
Okay.
He has 10 minutes regardless.
Okay. Well, how about we? You think this interrogation is gonna last longer than 10 minutes, Corey? Like how long in real time in game time would an interrogation typically last?
It would probably take in minimum 10 minutes, but it just depends on how you guys roll.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, let's just go ahead. We have no other option. Let's throw him in the hole and then interrogate these other guys. And if he were to happen to pop out within those 10 minutes, that's his ass because he's at 1 hit point.
Yep.
Well, also we should make sure to if we're going to be around a room full of people or a big area, we need to be kind of spaced out because whenever he pops up out of that hole, I don't want him to transform into anybody that's around because he
Don't
could
forget-
easily pass by.
Don't forget, he's naked. And I don't think they can. They can change their clothes, but can they just make a clothes appear on their body?
I don't think.
Mm.
So he's gonna be the only naked one in the room. They ain't much changing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he could
Huh?
appear to have clothes if he were to like.
Oh, that's
change
what I was
his
asking.
appearance, yeah. No, but he could make it look like if he disguises himself, he can make it look like there's clothes. But but as soon as somebody were to like say grab him by the hood of his cloak or something, it would just pass right through. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. If that's the case, whoever he transforms into got to get slapped. They got to take an unarmed strike to the face just to see,
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. As long as we all agree currently, then there ain't gonna be no beef later about it. But yeah,
Yeah,
Let's put him
I'm
in the
down.
hole.
Let's do that then.
let's put him in the hole. Yeah,
You
Or, let's,
yeah,
Oh.
and then we can interrogate these other two.
You two interrogate those two, and the other three of you, Balgrim, Arya, and Gandalf, head off toward the source of that sound, which has since drawn silent. As you enter the street, I would say the last one is heard.
1 and 2.
We'll stay with you two at the moment while you guys are doing the interrogation. So there's the guy in the force cage that Gandalf conjured, and then there's also the guy that's bound with rope that's kind of frozen, half frozen in front of you from the Rhymes Binding Ice. Which one would you like to talk to first?
8 total.
let's talk to them as a collective.
Okay, so you the force cage lasts an hour, but I would say through like I would say you all have. Do you have sending stones between each other? For thematic reasons, you are able to capture, corner the guy in the force cage, because he's still in the cage. So, yeah, you guys go talk to him in the cage. It's just like this green, solid cage just conjured up out of nothingness, and he's trapped in it. It's probably like a 5x5 cube. It's very tight comparatively. What do you say to him? He looks as you walk in. He's kind of sitting there crisscrossed in the center of it, just kind of waiting for it to, kind of like a Qui-Gon Jinn, just sitting there patiently.
Well, I'm just gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna grab him by the shirt at his neck, and I'm gonna be like, why do you think it's okay to attack us? Do you not know who we are? I mean, you're about to know.
I was about to say, can I interrupt and say, of course they know who we are. They're sent to kill us individually as people. These guys were on a mission in this.
I'm just wondering who would be stupid enough to, pull up on me. It's essentially what I'm wondering about. It seems like you guys have that stupidity.
Who else is in the city that is giving you orders besides Cateron, the man that we have in this hole?
And what is Cateron's motive?
That's a lot of questions.
That was a lot of questions. Roll me a persuasion or intimidation check.
Oh, we intimidating out here.
Intimidation.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And you brought both of them in. You brought the other one in here too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we have both of them in front of us.
22.
All right, cool. So the one is just sitting there crisscrossed in the legs crossed in the force cage on the floor. The other guy is bound in front of you on his knees, hands bound behind his back. We know who you are. We were sent here to kill you. Cateron hired us. That's it.
That
He didn't
can't
tell
be it.
you. That can't be it. He didn't tell you. How much? First of all, how much did he offer you? What did you get out of this?
What did you guys roll again?
I rolled a 22.
22. What did you roll, Dan?
Your boy rolled a 14.
Okay.
But I have advantage on strength checks, right? I only rolled it once.
A strength check? You're not rolling? You're rolling for your strength, for your... okay.
Intimidation.
Right. Yeah, go ahead and roll this one. That with advantage then, if you only rolled it once.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Huh?
What?
Oh, bro, it's on an 18, but it read 5 for some reason. That's what I fucking... It's literally up on an 18, but it
like
read
cocked
5.
for some reason.
Yeah, that was... Did you see that too, Miranda? It landed on the 18, but it said 5 to the computer says 5. That's fucking whack. It's a 10.
Okay.
Fucking dice, bro. I'm a reload, yeah.
On a 22, the guy in the cage kind of speaks up and he says, I believe it was 20,000 gold for the lot of us to share. But he's still just sitting there, legs crossed.
So you said what to share? Sorry.
20,000.
20,000. Wow, that's very disrespectful. He could
Put
have
some
offered
fucking
more.
respect on our names.
We sent you to your death, by the way. I just want you to know that. Can I roll an insight check to see if he is
No.
lying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, insight. Damn, 14.
14. Appears to be telling the truth. Can't tell. He seemed very patient. Very patient. Kind of sitting there with his legs crossed. He seems very calm.
I want to look over at Alloy and say, should we kill one of them to see if they're telling the truth?
Let's. I feel like that's too grand. We gotta start slow. Let's start with his fingers. How much you value those? And I'm about to pull out my scimitar. And I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts too. The save is a Wisdom 17.
Thank you.
Does he save or fail?
He fails.
Nice. What is he thinking? I'm gonna probe his mind to see if I can find Cataron's motive potentially, or see if there's anything that he hasn't been truthful about or hasn't told or has gone out of his way to exclude.
So who are you focusing on? The guy in the cave?
I'm focusing on the other guy, the guy I caught.
The guy you caught? The guy you caught is thinking, what is the purple guy's name? What is that purple guy's name that he saw Cataron talking to?
Purple guy.
Purple guy. Did you ever mention anything about a purple guy? Sorry.
Me? Personally?
Or this is just you personally?
Yeah, Theris is purple.
Yeah.
Oh.
Purple colored tiefling.
Oh, okay. Nice. That Cataron was talking to? Interesting. So I'm gonna be like, you haven't told me everything. You failed to mention a certain tiefling that you saw Cataron speaking to. Am I wrong or am I right?
His face kind of drops a little bit, like it wasn't already. How did you know that?
Like I said, do you not know who I am? You didn't do your research before pulling up on me? Come on. This, you see, Cataron has you in a pickle because he sent you here, half baked, essentially, half ready to confront, what's in front of you. But let's just say that, Cataron's in with some very evil people who look to, bring the end of the world, as you know. So that measly 20,000 that you got, you wouldn't have even gotten to enjoy it, my mans.
We never even got it yet.
Exactly. Wow. You didn't even ask for the half deposit. Wow.
They got 5 as a down front, but that's it. They got 5 as a
5,000,
but that's it.
That is rookie stuff.
15 on completion. Up and comers, bro. You gotta make a name for yourself somehow.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, "What's your name, young man?" Or young. Sorry to misgender you.
You're good. You were right. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You're gonna kill me anyways.
No. I might.
I know you are. Shut up. I know you are.
If you know me, you know that back in my heyday, I would have murdered you straight on the spot. You wouldn't even be having this audience with me. But now, I have become just a little bit understanding, maybe, to the plight. I don't know. Do you have some sick family at home that you're trying to feed with this measly 20,000? I don't know what your situation might be, but all that to say is that you got finessed by Cataron. How many times have you seen Cataron speaking to this purple tiefling?
Just the once?
Just the once. And did you happen to overhear their conversation? did that purple tiefling perhaps tell Cataron to, come to us? And I'm gonna take that silence as the guy's, trying to withhold this information. Which I will take my scimitar.
That is me looking for it. Relax.
Sorry, I just I got bloodthirsty.
I know you did. Relax. It's okay.
If that man did do his research, he's dead. Just putting that. I'm not there, but I know that.
I said that. That's why I didn't give him a name.
Hey, I'm about to make you a name, sir.
He said, but he says, all I heard was the end of it. He mentioned when we were done, we were supposed to meet him down south at the pyramid. That's all he said.
What pyramid do you speak of? The pyramid outside this.
Roll me a
intimidation
history check.
History. Ooh, 17.
There are no pyramids in Phaphos itself, like in the capital city, but in the south, in the scorching sands, far west, on the other side of the continent, past the city of Weha, there is a pyramid known as the Pyramid of Remnants. It was a pyramid. Plogron was long enslaved in the Sylvanic Empire, and a high-ranking noble in that once prominent empire was laid to rest in this glorious pyramid at one point, and it was since taken over by your ancestor, Valeria Ventus. She fought an ancient evil known as Igorl, the Dark Lord of Entropy. He was fought and sealed away in the Pyramid of Remnants on the other side of the Scorching Sands. It was once the tomb of a prominent noble in the Sylvanic Empire, but then it was then taken over by Igorl, the Lord of Entropy, and he laid waste to a great deal of the south before Weha was settled in the aftermath, and potentially threatened the domination of Plogron and the rest of the world. But high-level party known as the Divine Visionaries sealed him away in the Pyramid of Remnants. That is the only pyramid on the continent of Plogron.
Interesting. Okay. And
Say anything.
Did he mention any, plans after you meet him at the pyramid?
No.
Do you know if he's still in the city? Because I'm assuming you guys met him here, correct?
In the lower levels.
What level exactly?
We met him down in the first level. He sounds so fucking. We met him in the first level. Cataron and him came to us for a job, and he said after it was done to meet him there, and we would get the rest of our money, and he would just have another job for us.
Well, damn, now you're dead. You know how the tables have turned.
I'm not even.
Well, I think that's enough information, Levi.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna stop questioning him. You can question. You know.
Okay.
your-
So yeah, I'm not really looking for any more answers. I'm gonna go ahead and take my swing if that's okay.
Go ahead. The other guy's still sitting there in the cage.
So can we let him out the cage?
It just lasts an hour.
Who casted it?
Gandalf.
Can he dispel it or stop concentration, or is it just last an hour?
It just lasts an hour, but he's also not there.
Okay, fine. I will take both of my attacks. I'll stab him through the cage, and then the other guy will get sliced.
Okay. Easy enough.
17 to hit the first guy.
You don't even need to roll. Blood spatters everywhere as you slice into these two.
Okay.
You give them an honorable death and make it quick for them. The rest of the party, Arya, Vulgrim, and Gandalf rush out into the street, and as you rush out of the rush down. Well, you're already in the street, but as you rush down, I didn't need to grab that dice. My bad. I just rolled it to get rid of it. But anyways. You make your way down the street and you run to the far. Roll me another perception check real quick, Vulgrim, as you were the one who heard the oh, that's not even Vulgrim. That dude's dead. That's the assassin.
That's a 16.
A 16. He's right there. There's Vulgrim. Vulgrim, you and your new Steel Defender and Arya and Gandalf rush down. And on a 16, you are able.
Yes, right.
You are able to discern that the popping came from the furthest most house at the end here. That person's not there. These people are not there. And you rush inside the building, and you see about 15 or so people, very similarly dressed assassin-looking figures, dead on the ground. Blood spattered everywhere. A concave of violence. That's probably not the right word I'm looking for. A conclave of violence. As some of these people are killed in cartoonishly violent ways. There are people whose heads are shoved up each other's assholes. There's people whose heads are sliced off, and there's a couple of them posed to where they have like their heads in their laps, sitting in chairs, having like dinner with like glasses and plates at their at the table. It looks like there's some people whose heads who have just been smashed in with something like very blunt and heavy. A blood trail leading up the stairway. And as you are like inspecting a little bit closer, there are these broken wooden metallic contraptions. At one point, probably 4 or 5 feet long in total. No, probably 5 feet long in total, with long metallic-looking barrels at the end of them. And like I was saying, a blood trail leading up the, like blood on the walls and blood and body parts kind of leading up in the staircase up into the door, up into the room above.
All right.
Let's look around the place. Like, let's search what items do we find and to try to see if we can find out what happened there. There's no one alive, you say, right?
Not in this first floor, no.
And do we know whose house this is? Do I need to do an investigation check for that?
You guys have never been in this house before. You wouldn't know. Roll me an investigation check real quick on this first floor to see if you can tell from what you find.
That's a 28.
A 28. You're looking around. You notice a pair of boots at the door that have been kind of knocked over. There's a couple fine-looking books and things like that. Knocked over. But missing, you see a plate. You see a like, I can't think of the proper word. I don't have it in my notes, but you have a place where one would rest armor. Most of it, like, it's a full body suit for the most part. But only everything except the chest plate is still present, but it's currently knocked over. There's a helmet there, but it is featherless, and it has a great devilish-looking face mask to it. You find like a blood-spattered journal from. It appears to be dated about 50-odd years ago, and it says, Today I'm going into town with Dad. There's supposed to be a public declaration by the new king. Things can't stay this way forever. Something has to be done. He's fucking around and he has to find out. And it's from everything else you can find in it, you can ascertain that this is the home of Sir Otis.
What? Sir Otis isn't here though, right? He's not dead on the ground.
I mean,
You haven't
there's.
checked everywhere yet.
I'm gonna follow that blood trail. I think you said the first floor, so I'm assuming there has to be steps. So I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around and go up the steps.
You go up the stairway, and like I was saying, there's blood all over the stairs. Leading upward, there's kind of like handprints and spatterings on the wall. Some missing lopped hands and body parts. A couple heads with their eyes rolled back on the stairs. And you walk into the bedchamber, and you see about 6 or 7 more bodies with missing body parts and blood everywhere, and you see in the middle of the room, standing in his pajamas with a chest plate with multiple dents in it and puncture wounds with blood trickling out of them, bloodied, standing with a sword at his side and a belt on, standing, eyes rolled back in his head. Sir Otis.
Damn, Sir Otis is a fucking G, bro.
He's not that right.
The massacre way.
I kind of say, Sir Otis. I see they got to you too.
No response.
I'm gonna walk around very slowly. I'm gonna kind of trail the wall. I'm gonna say, Sir Otis. Hey, it's Volgrim, and I'm gonna try to, make my way around the room to make sure I'm not within arm's reach, his arm's reach anyway, of a swipe. And I'm gonna, basically go around till I see the very, very, like I see his face. I'm in front of him.
He does not respond, and you slowly make your way around until you can see his face, and he is much taller than you, Volgrim, being a gnome, but you stand up on top of the spider-like steel defender, which gives you an extra, probably, I would say 3.5 feet. Let's call it 4. So now you're a little bit above eye level with Sir Otis, and you see his eyes rolled back. You see blood like across, coming down from a deep wound in his forehead. It looks like there are still more broken contraptions that you see on the ground. These wooden barrel-like, wooden metallic, long-barreled contraptions on the ground. You see he has like a deep grazed wound on the side of his head. and there's blood trickling down from his face. Blood emerged from his mouth. His eyes are still rolled back, and as you got closer, you realized that he is dead.
Sir Otis?
Damn.
No.
Oh, wait,
And
sure.
I just
I mean,
I just kind of
can't revivify y'all. He ain't dead.
You're not here, but you're not wrong. Maybe.
so I kind of just put my head down and shake my head and say, I feel like all of those who I'm close to are leaving me. And I kind of just shake my head a little bit more, and then I kind of think about my Professor Kesnet, think about my dad kind of being damn near blown up, and now Sir Otis, who brought me to the crew, and I kind of just shake my head some more, and I just look over to Arya and Gandalf, and I say, "This is a bit much for me right now. Let's go to the rest of the crew." But I'm also kind of looking around because you said there were we seen some barrels and some things like that, and I'm looking to see if there was any look of black powder. Are there any remnants of black powder?
Roll me another investigation check. I know you rolled a 28 on the last one, but I didn't really say it. That wasn't really what you were looking for, but...
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
You said on
All
his
right, that's a 27.
Alright, so I'll get to that in just a second. Sorry, Alloy, what'd you say?
I was saying, you said on his body, like, what is the damage on his body? He had cuts. He was bloodied.
He had a deep grazed wound on his head. He had, he was in pajamas, and all he had was a breastplate that had multiple piercing, like dented wounds in it, and then it had multiple pierced wounds in it, with blood trickling out, and there was a couple more wounds outside of the armor as well that would appear to be slashing wounds.
Yeah, okay.
I'm also. Can I do an Arcana check while I'm here too? Just because I want to see if there's any magic that's been placed on Sir Otis.
Go ahead. But on a 27, right?
Yeah.
27 investigation. You look around and you look at these barreled contraptions. They're a mixture of wood and metal. A long metallic barrel that comes down into a little bit more metal mixed with wood, and well, I would say not fused, but worked together and tinkered together. And there is a locking or not a locking mechanism, but there's a little pan and hammer that locks where the hammer locks back, and it gives off a very sulfuric, burning, sensational smell, kind of like not a smelling salt smell, but it does kind of wake you up. When you smell it, is very pungent and kind of burns the nostrils. It's a very black powdery smell.
Okay. And then I rolled a nat 20 plus 10 for my Arcana.
There are no enchantments on Sir Otis. He's just dead. Died on his feet, carrying his sword.
That's why he's a G, bruh.
That's so sad.
All right. Well, I just kind of tell Arya and Gandalf, say let's go tell Brienne and Aloy. Let's go ahead over there and let them know the news.
Nicholas, are you feeling? Are you alright? Are you sure you wanna be back and you don't wanna explore a little bit more here? And then I pat you. But I hug you.
I mean, I've seen. Yeah, you can give me a hug. I've seen all that I need to see here for right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just tell the other guys.
You make your way back over.
Say, guys, we weren't the only ones that were attacked.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you like the city? Like, what do you mean?
They killed Sir Otis. He he died in the most Sir Otis way. He took out I don't know how many people, assassins. There were body parts strewn everywhere, heads and fingers and arms and everything you could think of. But it looks like there was some sort of contraption made with black powder that injured him. They caught him in his pajamas.
Damn.
But he
Not the PJ.
he died standing up, holding his sword. They couldn't put him down.
I gotta see this, honestly, and honestly, I gotta go pay my respects.
Not Sir Otis.
I
This
gotta
is
see my guy.
crazy.
Can I just
Sir
go
Otis.
Super Saiyan, like, ah! Like
I'm
just Sir Otis!
I'm gonna just fall to my knees in deep sadness because Sir Otis, helped me while I was troubled. Initially coming into the group. So I'm just gonna, be reminiscent of that time and everything.
I actually want to see the scene and maybe grab Sir Otis and throw him on my back and see if we can get him revivified.
All right, you make your way inside, and it's even from what Vulgrim told you. I don't know if you were fully prepared for the carnival of violence and death that is inside this room, of cartoonish death, of people's heads being shoved up each other's asses, of people's bodies being poised, eating dinner with their heads in their laps. And the body parts that lead up to the stairway, and the many more dead bodies upstairs with this still standing, not breathing, not moving, still Sir Otis, eyes still open, rolled back in his head, the faintest glimmer of a smile, with his Holy Avenger great sword. With one hand.
Can I shed a single tear?
You can shed as many tears as you want, as many
Thank
and
you.
as little.
I needed to hear that for my DM, I just want to start bawling and say you had some fucking fight in you, old man. Let me fucking tell you what. Walking into this room, best battle scene. I wish I could have been a part of it. Best battle scene I've ever seen. You did great. I just want to start clapping as I'm crying. And let's hopefully our mages in our school can get you revivified, Sir Otis. You deserve. I believe you have a further. It's not your time, Sir Otis. And we are looking for Robin. So, maybe you might be the one we bring back. Kind of like throw him on my shoulder.
You can. His sword, his hand is eternally tightened on the grip of his sword. You hear it kind of clang and drop from his, not drop, but it kind of, it does drag the ground as you carry it.
Can I put it
but
in his sheath? Because I'm
can,
sure he
yeah.
has a sheath on him, right?
It's not
I'll
on
slide it-
him. It's next to his bed.
I'll grab it and slide it into his belt buckle or whatever the fuck he puts his sword into, and
He has his belt on technically, but there is his the scabbard of the sword has a little drawstring or whatever that you can tie it onto.
Yeah, I'll tie it off on him and say no warrior without his weapon.
Yeah, he should be buried with his weapon.
Yeah, if we can't revivify him, at least we can do him the honor of that. You know what I mean? Unless it's a powerful weapon. Sight, I'm just joking.
It's a Holy Avenger, like I said.
Oh shit. Nah, he can be buried with it,
You bring him outside for the rest of your party to see. His eyes still open as you lay him down in front of the casters of your group. If any of you have Revivify or Resurrection or anything like that.
We don't. I don't think.
But
But
only
we
one
can-
of you that would be Arya as a
Yeah,
druid.
go to your spell sheet and go to spells and type in Revivify at the top right here.
She should. There's also Resurrection and Raise Dead. There's a couple other ones that could possibly work. But a lot of, some of them are like ability chat. Like, some of them rules is written, they just automatically happen. But for some of them, you'd have to do like some kind of type of ritual.
Well, she doesn't actually have it, but I'm sure that there's somebody in this kingdom that does. We'll bring him to. Can we go ahead and head to the actual throne room and have a meeting with everyone? Is that a possibility?
It is late at night, but you can absolutely have an emergency meeting.
And then also we should go ahead and try to long rest since is that everything, Corey? That we don't hear any more popping or anything like that?
That's all you hear?
We should question Cataron before he gets clapped. In the hole.
That means we have to wake him up. I mean, that's okay. We can wake him up.
I mean, I'm with whatever. I mean, we can wake him up, or that's how we would have to anyway.
Let's just for now. Let's head to the capital, and we can do it there. It's not gonna take us 10 minutes to get to the capital, right, Corey?
Yes.
Or not the capital, the throne area.
No. It might I would say if you're running and rushing, it would probably take you around 10 minutes. Because it's a different part of the city.
Can't we just teleport there? Does anybody have like a quick teleport spell we could use?
I'll say since he's not here, Gandalf will do it.
Yeah, alright. That'd be cool. And we can just pop up into the throne room.
Yeah.
And then we can intimidate or do that there. And then at least we're in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're doing that, can I call everyone together and try to get like a meeting going on in the middle of the fucking night? I don't give a fuck. Go wake them up, bro.
I told you, you can send people out to go summon everybody for an emergency meeting, and you do.
Please.
And most of you are currently, many high members of the council are currently, well, unfortunately, Sir Otis is dead, but he's there. You're there. Vulgrim's now there. As probably the newly appointed, he hasn't officially been taking the title, but the next in line for the head of Arcanum and Academia of Phaethos.
He basically got it, you feel me?
And the rest of the remaining council members rush in. A couple of elderly-looking figures. One, a very pious-looking man. Long, like maester's robes with dozens of chains on them. An elderly-looking, kind of like I would say not gardener-looking woman, but she is like the head of agriculture and everything for the city. So she is like, but she's there, and I believe that's everybody. A couple other of the smaller members come in. What is the meaning of this emergency meeting?
We were just attacked. Well, Dan, you're speaking, right? Because you called the meeting.
Well, you were also there, so you could also speak out, but...
Well, we were just attacked by Cataron and his goons. Sir Otis. Sir Otis has been killed.
This is not good.
Yeah, we're trying to work to bring Sir Otis back, but it's going to be a tall order. But more pressing, we have Cataron, here, and we intend to interrogate him to find out if, who has put him up to this. We interrogated some of his goons earlier, and they let us know that Tyrus might have been involved in this.
Also, I don't know what information you may have given Minerva Fastfire within the last 24 to 48 hours, but the Minerva that you may have seen or spoke to was actually Cataron in disguise. So we don't know where her whereabouts are either.
Have you guys seen her at all today?
Unfortunately, we have. Her body was found not long ago in the lower levels of the city. I'm afraid she is dead.
Was she solo dolo down there?
She was by herself.
The interim king was in the lower portion of the city by herself, and you guys let this fucking happen?
It.
You see
Her
my
body-
problem here?
Let me finish. Her body was found there, but we don't think she was originally there. It appears her body seems staged. We believe whoever killed her put her there.
Oh, well. Can't have that, can we? You know, where are the guards that, like, accompany the king? Are they just gone as well?
They,
Are there no guards that accompany the king?
they're supposed to be. They kind of look a little stumpered and a little stumped. Don't really know the answer. Kind of confused.
Yeah.
They're just.
See, I thought I was leaving the kingdom in good hands, but apparently not. I know that's saying a lot because I've been gone for a while, but, you know, I wasn't just out there having fun. I was actually protecting the kingdom in a lot of ways. So, y'all done fucked up. Y'all let one of our biggest problems we faced over the years into the city. There was a bombing. There was, you know, an assassinated attempt on me last night. And here you guys are. Sleeping away like nothing ever happened. So, we're gonna have to do something about this, you know?
Forgive us, Your Grace. We were not aware of the assassination attempt on your life. We were.
I kind of have a feeling one of you guys are in on this as well. You guys are gonna have to prove that you're not, you know?
How? What do you want us to do? Should we not be trying to bring back Sir Otis?
Yes.
We
That's
should.
the
One of
first-
you knows Revivify.
That's definitely the first step, is bringing back Sir Otis, because he may have answers for this as well.
Elderly
Does he-
looking woman, kind of. It was once kind of a brunettish color. Is now kind of a grayish at the roots, but still kind of keep some of that keep some of the brownish color at the end. But she kind of stands up. Let me try. Puts her hands on his chest. We need you to come back to us now. And then she, her hands begin to glow a little bit. The spell does not work, for he has been dead longer than a minute. That's how Revivify works.
Damn.
So he didn't die when we heard the popping?
It's been longer than a minute since you got here?
Oh.
They shot up Sir Otis like he was 50 Cent, bro.
Hold on, I have an idea. And she begins to draw out a circle with some chalk and ancient runes. Her eyes begin to glow and her hands begin to glow a little bit. The runes begin to glow with Sir Otis's body in the center. Oh, ancient spirits of nature and old, bring this soul back to us, for his time is not yet done. What would you all like to offer in this spell, in this resurrection ritual? It is a... So there's a specific DC that you have to hit for this. A successful check adds... or a successful check subtracts 2 from the DC, but a -1 adds 3.
And what type of stuff are we like supposed to donate?
Whatever you want. So
Anything.
Well, it's something that your character would do per se. Like, say, hypothetically, you could give like a very inspiring speech on why he'd want to come back, and you could roll like a persuasion check. And
nice.
Volgrim could say something about how his knowledge and his wisdom helped bring him closer to like how something along those lines, and he could roll for like an intelligence or like roll for like something. Would have to roll something different. You know what I mean? You can't all just roll for persuasion. Each person would have to do something different. But
Okay, I like that.
three of you, I need 3 of you to volunteer if you don't mind.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done this.
I would like to try to persuade him into thinking that he's not done fighting the good war for the good cause. And I would like to persuade, I would like to speak into existence that is not his time for death, and that he is destined to do more.
Roll me that persuasion check.
Oh, fresh it. Yeah, you gotta refresh it. Good call. A 20, a dirty 20.
Okay. I need 2 more people to step.
I'm gonna step forward, and I'm gonna take out my pipe, and I'm gonna take out, the hashish that I have, and I'm also going to take out my flask, that has some ale that I was able to acquire from the previous night at the what's it called?
At
The golden
at the Horn Devil.
The Horn Devil Inn. And I'm gonna be like, Sir Otis, when I first met you, I was a troubled youth. I was going through a lot. But you, through the power of ale and fish, we spent many a nights talking about, family trouble and the evil of this world, and how we'll, make it our mission to conquer all the evil so that families will be separated again. Because, you had a similar upbringing. But I just, want to dedicate this, this ale and this hashish to you. There's still many a pipe that needs to be smoked, and many ale that needs to be drank. So, come back to us now. And I'm gonna, open the ale and kind of just pour it on the floor. Pour one out for my guy.
And
I'm gonna light my pipe of smoke monsters, and I'm gonna, attempt to make a smoke version of Sir Otis.
Roll me a performance check.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah, I'm absolutely down for this.
I hope I don't go get the performance anxiety. Oh! 20.
Oh, what you mean performance? You ready, boy?
Oh!
Hell yeah.
I'm adding Bard to my...
Your next
legendary.
Sorcerer, Ranger, Bard. That's one hell of a multi-class right there. But you blow out the smoke, and you are able to craft it with your magic. Like Gandalf does in Lord of the Rings. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's clearly magic, obviously. But anyways, you blow out the smoke, and you blow out and you craft a beautifully accurate visage of Sir Otis, chopping down a fog monster through a particular cloud of smoke that you blew previously.
Hard.
I need one more volunteer, if you don't mind.
Of course.
2 successes.
I walk up and I say, I've read many a story in my time, but some of the best stories came from a great orator, a man of many travels and many battles. His name was Sir Otis. And I kind of say, Sir Otis, you brought me to the crew and, honestly taught me what fucking around and finding out was all about. And as Brienne said, I don't think your time is is ready and has come. I think you have told me many a battle, and I think you have at least one more good fight still left in you. And then I go mention a couple of the stories that Sir Otis has told me about slaying different monsters and being just an overall badass.
Roll me a history check as you recollect all of the stories that were told to you as a kid growing up during in the Resistance by Sir Otis.
That's a 29.
You guys are rolling fucking well. Goddamn.
Bro, we said this man is not dying. All
right. I'll let one of you. I would like one of you to roll me a flat d20.
Oof.
Which one of us is it gonna be, guys?
I'm not gonna go with it. I feel like I roll the worst d20s
You
ever.
just rolled a
I mean,
natural
wouldn't
19! You
nah,
rolled a
I'll-
performance check.
Oh, that's fair, but I mean, when it's just a flat d20, bro, I feel like
Could be
Shoot.
I mean, if y'all boys want me to roll it,
If you want me to roll it, that's fine. But I was
Nah,
wondering
let's I'd be down for Jawan. Jawan, go ahead.
all right, let's see. Refresh the page. You know, here we go.
The juju.
Oh no! It hit beside a 20 and it hit to a 2.
Nah, Jawan.
that's crazy.
Nah, don't say it's one. I refreshed it.
Yeah.
Let me roll it in hindsight just to see.
Oh, you didn't want to do it at first.
I mean, 13 is definitely better, but it's not great.
Nah,
I
I
told
would
you.
have 8, so I would have failed too.
Yeah, bruh.
We should have made Arya do it, bro. We all hit 20s. We should have made Arya do it.
I don't think I would run good ones. I haven't been running good ones.
Aria,
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to roll me a flat d20.
I know.
If not, if it's not higher, the 2 stands. Because she has not rolled anything. I low-key wanted her to roll it. I should have asked her to roll it in the first place. Because she didn't do anything for that.
You gotta believe in yourself, Arya. You better press that D20. See, look at that. A 17. That's pretty damn good. Better than our 2.
Hey, look, that 2, it was close to a 20. Just putting that out there.
It was. The 2 is right next to the 20. You're right. You're
You
right.
have been rolling good numbers.
Yeah, it bounced right off that and just landed on that 2. I was so hurt. So DM, does the 17 get it done?
She reaches out with the spell. With all of the offerings that you all gave and provided, surely that's a great tether, enough of an anchor to help bring and pull Sir Otis's soul back from the plains beyond. However, one soul must be willing to return, and Sir Otis felt his time has come.
No.
So the soul does not. So the body remains cold, and his
No.
eyes stay rolled back in his head.
He didn't hear us say all that shit? No.
Bruh. That's crazy because
Now
I thought that was a beautiful moment. The music was going.
So,
You know, we were all saying our shit only for him to be like, nah. That's crazy.
he said, "Nah, I'm straight." He up there with that godly pussy, bro. He's straight, bro.
He had family that perished a long time ago, and he was finally reunited.
Do you all know that?
Well,
I feel like he mentioned it to you guys once before.
he'll be missed. You know, Sir Otis is that guy.
Damn.
Not a dry eye in the room as the
I'm
resurrection
gonna be like-
ritual does not succeed.
I'm gonna look to his body and be like, you owe me some ale someday. Make me steal that shit. But like obviously
You ask.
I'm gonna go over to Sir Otis' body, and I'm gonna just take out some bullets, and I'm gonna coat the bullets in his blood. And I'm gonna say, these will go through the skull of the man who killed you.
The
The man that killed him is dead, right?
Well, I mean,
I knew
who
what
led
you
up to
meant.
it? Who
I knew
caused
what
it?
you meant. I knew what you meant.
Damn, guys.
I mean,
Symbolism, motherfuckers? Was it? They
I
missed
knew
you?
what you meant. I got you. I
I
got
was
you.
back.
he isn't dead.
He is dead.
He is not dead.
He's not
Who?
dead.
Sir Otis is not dead. He
No,
lives
I'm-
on in all of us. But Theorus is alive.
Yeah.
The people who physically killed him are dead.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Damn.
So that
Damn. Well, I mean,
That
you guys
shit was
kind of knew it was
deep,
Theorus.
It's all right. Yeah, we kind of knew who was behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? These motherfuckers wanna kill our loved ones, and you know, I'm gonna use this fucking weapon of Sir Otis to kill them.
You're
Jack-
gonna take
Yeah, can
his
I-
holy Avenger.
Well, not take it,
You
just
know what
slaughter.
you just said you were gonna bury him with?
Yeah, I just want to slaughter the people that, or I just want to kill him with it, and then I'll bury him with his sword. I just want to kill what's his name? I just want to kill,
Theorus.
There's sorry with it, and then bury it with Sir Otis. Like if we ever get a chance to kill Theorus, I would love to use that weapon. I don't want to like equip it or something, but I can't even use it because I'm using my other sword. But that weapon should be used to kill Theorus. Is how I feel about it.
I feel. You guys cry, and you spend a moment to mourn the loss of your comrade, mentor, and friend. And I will say at this moment, you guys all kind of clean off his body, and rid him of all the bullets that have riddled him, and clean his wounds. And you all descend to your chambers for long rests, properly guarded this time. And the next day,
Can I recommend that? Just because if we do this, I want to recommend that Alloy, you come, no weird shit. You feel me? You come sleep over at my crib so we can watch that hole in case he pops out of it.
I mean, he's gonna die.
He's dead.
No, but he's
gonna
going
die, he said.
He really has 10 minutes of.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna pass 10 minutes by that time. All that shit
it's
happens.
already been 10 minutes.
Oh, it's already been.
Oh, it's already been 10 minutes? Damn.
Yeah. I told you
Oh.
it took 10 minutes to get to the place.
Oh shit!
Oh.
You so dead. He dead, bro. We'll get him next time.
We gotta bring him back.
He's gonna come back. That's how Rakshasas work. They're good.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah,
come
that's-
back.
Ain't no question about it.
There's not even a body in the portable hole. He's coming back, damn it.
Let's reload. Let's reload the save.
But reload the save. God damn it, I hate you.
I'm sorry.
But the next day, after you all long rest, a funeral is held for Sir Otis. Black flags and drapes adorn the crown room and the throne room of the city. And it's a joint funeral, I'd say, for both Minerva and Sir Otis, as well as Kezinet. Black drapes adorn the chambers. Multiple families have came to pay their respects. Many of the high-ranking city officials, yourselves. It's the first time that Sanjin Dusklight has been released from the hospital and is able to, and has been seen by his family. He walks in with the aid of a clerical aide, and your mother, his wife, where's her fucking name? Marcine. There we go. Marcine rushes over, hugs him tightly, gives him multiple kisses, and the clerical begins to go, easy, easy, he's still not at full strength. Is there anything you want to do?
Should be
I'm gonna.
nice.
Well, we're currently at the funeral.
You're at a funeral.
Well, Are we floating his body? I suggest that we float his body.
Out
We
of
crem-
request and respect for the dead, Sir Otis is to be cremated.
No.
Oh, nice.
Nice, you say?
Yeah, I mean, right? He's getting, he's getting cremated.
I want to give his mom a huge hug and apologize on our behalf for
Sir
not
Otis,
being.
Sir Otis's mom is dead. I was talking about Volgrim's mom. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, you guys weren't even listening to me, were you?
I mean, I was.
I thought
I was.
I missed that.
That you would
You know,
that you would know that Volgrim's dad is here, and he just got
Mhm.
back, and Volgrim's mom is the one that rushed over. Not so. Come on, man.
You just sound like Cat Williams.
You have to understand that she's sad because of the.
What
But that
were
was
you
funny
saying?
as-
What were you saying, Joanne? Thank you.
I was gonna wait to walk over to my parents once everyone has paid their respects to the deceased. So I don't know if that's the appropriate time to do so now or waiting.
It's whenever you want, but the main service hasn't really started yet, but there are people still kind of coming in to the,
All right,
to
well.
the chambers.
Well, since people are still coming in, I'll go over to my parents and say, "Hey guys, I look at my father and I say, they couldn't get rid of you, could they?"
Gotta try a lot harder than that.
Love to hear it. And then I kind of give him a firm grab of his arm. And I look at the clerical aide and I say, "I know he's not fully healed yet." And I look at him and say, "You got to be a bit more careful than that. You running up on scenes that you don't know what can happen."
Yeah, you have a point. That was on me. I didn't realize that things were escalating to that point. But if this is the stuff that you're involved with, I can't say I'm not worried about you, but I know better than to stop you, but can you promise me at least considering coming home after this one?
I'll consider it, but Kesnet and Sir Otis their deaths they were both responsible by the same individual. So until that individual is no longer here, I can't seriously think about coming home and staying home. I'll have to end that threat because I don't know. You could be next. Mom could be next, and there's a lot going on. Minerva Fastfire is gone as well. It worries me to keep you all here, but at the same point in time, you're safer here than what you would be out anywhere else, because there is a lot of nefarious activity out there.
We're not going anywhere. That's for sure, but we just want you to have a place to come back to, and we know things are going to be dangerous, and well, that's a great way to keep us out of the crossfire, I suppose, is if you just stay home and don't go after it, but I know that's not gonna. You're not really gonna answer to that. I would think after you find the people that are responsible for this, you would be done then, right? Because they're the ones that seem to be sending.
Yes. I fear that may not be the case. There is been something unleashed into the world now due to myself and Professor Kesnet, and it's becoming quite dangerous. So we'll see, but I can't make you any promises. However, I'll consider it in more depth later.
we'll talk about it more after this then. And people seem to have quit filing in at this point, and the full ceremonies have begun to take place, and the burnings of the bodies of Kesnet and Minerva and well, actually that's a lie. Minerva is the first in 3 generations to be laid in the ancestral tomb of the Fast Fires, which was once the royal tomb of the kings of Phaethos. But Butstallion was not honored for that privilege, but Minerva, even though she was not the king, she was laid to rest with her ancestors and father. Kesnet and Sir Otis's bodies were burned there in the open sky chamber of the throne room of Phaethos, and after a while, the pyre's burning. People begin to leave. You all hang behind, but one member of the Golden Council kind of lingers behind with you all. Well, I suppose since you're all here, it's a time to settle Sir Otis's will by chance. He did leave you all some things.
What exactly would Sir Otis leave us? I mean, hopefully it's clues to find.
It's not much, but it was some of his belongings. It was just some things that he hoped would find you all useful in your later journeys. He pulls out a little piece of paper, and there's like a box, kind of a larger box. I would say it's probably about a yard long, probably about 6 inches thick. It's a pretty thick, kind of big box. Not fully a crate, but like kind of like, I guess it would be like, I don't know, in a really large briefcase. But anyways, he pulls out a paper and the box is behind him. The last will and testament of Sir Otis of formerly King's Standing, now Phaethos. First, to Brienne of Farts, I leave behind my belt of Storm Giant Strength and Holy Avenger Greatsword. Hopefully they find you great aid in battle.
Oh shit. That was mighty kind of him.
Opens up the box, gives you this massive belt with a kind of a giant's face on it with a Let me pull up a picture of it. So I can give you a better.
You said Hail Giant Strength, right?
Storm.
Oh shit.
On Storm. Vitals.
To Aloy Ventus, I leave behind to you 5 cards that I have discovered from the deck of many things. It is not a complete deck, but I know your affinity for chaos would love these cards. You can either bring great fame to yourself or great ruin upon the world. Good luck with your odds. As they say, you fuck around and find out.
Wow. I'm gonna take those and just be so, overcome with emotion that Sir Otis really left Will. This is crazy. Do I know what these cards are?
You don't. If you want to, you would have to pull them to look at them. But they are cards from a previous deck of many things.
Mm-hmm.
They could be cards you've pulled in the past. They could be doubles of cards that are still in the deck.
Got you. So 5 of those. Nice.
For Fulgrim Dusklight, I leave behind to you a jar of universal solvent. Universal solvent is the only thing that can dissolve sovereign glue.
Very interesting. Thank you, Sir Otis. I kind of look at the sky when I say this. This means quite a bit, and I'm thankful to even be thought of in your will. I'll use this to great effect.
And then afterwards he kind of folds up his paper. Not all of that has been set straight. The rest of his estate down in the city is owned by the kingdom itself, so therefore all of that unfortunately needs to be cleaned, and it will be next depending on if they choose to, the next head of the King's Guard will live there, as was Sir Otis's duty here upon retirement. Do you have any recommendations, King Brienne?
Sir Otis is going to be so hard to replace. Recommendations for replacing him, correct?
Yes.
Is maybe too soon, But
I understand. It takes time to process these sorts of things.
We've had some up and coming people that I've met on my adventures, and I think I will reach out and think about this more thoroughly, because that's a tough position to be ahead of. I mean, to be ahead of our armies and our policing is not easy. So let me think about it, and when the right person comes to mind, I'll let you know soon.
Yes, just let me know when. The position can't be vacant for too long, but
Oh no, we'll know by the end of today.
of course, sounds good to me. And then you all leave the chambers, and what would you like to do from there? As the funeral has come to an end, and you guys are now kind of the last people in the outside of the throne room.
I'm gonna look to the guys and be like, we've got to find and kill Theorus. This motherfucker has had free reign for two. This is exactly why. Kill these people straight up.
I'm tired of this, man. You read my mind exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing just now. Fuck this dude. We need to hunt his bitch ass down and slaughter him like he slaughtered Sir Otis.
I'm gonna pull out the portal hole and I'm gonna attempt to take Calaron out.
He is no longer there.
His body goes too?
His body disintegrated into ash, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, when he dies.
Oh, shit. Okay, this is like where his belongings.
He didn't really care. He didn't carry any magic items on him.
So, not as per magic items, but like.
Wait, didn't he have a dagger of venom?
Or whatever.
It was laced with venom, but it wasn't a dagger enchanted with the venom property per se. But it was just a dagger with a venom laced on it. But all of his everything that he owned. I mean, I guess his belongings would be in there, yeah. But like just a simple coat, clothes, some gear.
No letters, no.
He would have
sending stones per se.
Yeah.
Anything that we could locate Theorus with.
The hint you were given was the pyramid, but there's nothing on the remains that he had that would give him. There is a sending stone in there, and there is, I would say there's a little pocketbook that has traveling details and plans on how to possibly get from here to the pyramid. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna, take that stuff out and see if I can, investigate it to, potentially, how to get to the pyramid, the distance, like.
Can we also now talk to the guy for the merchant, that's head of the merchant stuff, and can we have them bring us some potions and stuff if we buy them?
I do need some potions before we definitely leave.
Yeah, we've used pretty much all of our potions at this point.
How many do you need per se?
I would say 5 each.
Does he sell armor?
I need a lot.
And Arya wants to know if she can buy some armor. That's what she said. Do they sell armor? That's what she said.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
The one that fits better for me. A medium one.
What'd you say?
He says Arya can wear a medium one.
You said medium?
Medium armor.
Does he have?
Do you have one specifically in mind, Arya?
Um,
Or does she need to have one specifically in mind?
I don't have much for say. I have studded armor or studded leather and spiked armor. I have some I have some shields per se, but I don't really have much as far as medium armor.
what type of shields do you have?
Nothing super fancy. I have a couple regular bucklers. I have something called a shield of expression that is rather fun to use.
Shield of expression. Let's see. Oh, that's hilarious.
Do I have a base
Well, upon reading that stuff, do I know the distances and location?
The Pyramid of Remnants is an ancient structure that you guys would have heard of before. It's on the other side of the continent. It would probably take you guys 6 or 7 days on foot to travel there.
Mm-hmm.
And through the desert, it might, give or take with the desert climate and the weather, it might take a day or two extra, give or take, but somewhere a borderline week.
Mm-hmm.
A week to 10 days, you could guess, from here to there. That is if you travel on foot.
Yeah, which is most likely what we do because we don't really. Has anyone been to that place? We haven't been to the desert area. Before.
No, you have not.
So yeah, it'd be hard to plane shift there.
You can't plane shift there anyway.
Well, you can't. Yeah, exactly.
Well, how many potions could you potentially get?
For 5 each for you guys.
We can maybe do like 3 greater, 2 lesser if it makes it easier, or it makes it easy. Like, you know what I mean? We can split it up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's doable. There is a bit of a not a shortage, but You guys purchased a rather good bit last time, so I'm afraid we might have to put a cap on some of the royalties you all get being members of the. But we'll get there when we get there. But 5 is each, 5 greater. Well, let's go. Let's do 3 greater, 1 lesser, and 1 superior for each of you.
Sounds like a deal.
You said 3 greater.
1 lesser, 1 superior.
Okay, how much are we talking, sir?
Let's call it. Let's call it 800 gold for the lot.
Let's call it 700, and we'll be good.
Persuasion check.
That's a 24.
All right, let's. 700 works for me.
7 each of us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Did you add the potions?
It increases your just like
Are you interested in the Shield of Expression? Does it have what kind of bonuses does that give you?
It's a shield gives you +2 to armor class, I believe. But the shield.
Oh yeah, I have spiked armor if you want it.
Is that medium armor?
It's medium, yeah.
Spike?
Yeah, but so there's some others, but the rest of this, some of this stuff that I see and that she is proficient with, you would not find in a store.
if it increases the armor class for 21, that wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, I think your armor right now is only giving you 12, so any medium armor is going to be better than what you have.
Her armor class is already 18, which is relatively high compared to some characters.
Yeah, but she only has light armor on. So if she can get like medium armor, it'll do her better, for sure.
It would add at least a +1 to it, yeah.
Now her armor class is 19, right?
It's 19, yeah, I'm looking at her character sheet.
Yeah, so no leather armor, medium leather armor that he's selling.
There's regular leather armor, yeah, but no like +1 armor or anything like that. But regular leather armor they do have. I did say that, I thought.
Okay, no, I think she has a leather +1, but it's like that's light armor, so.
And this one is +2, right?
I thought it said for some reason I thought it said leather was medium.
No, leather is just light armor and it's +1, and it only gives a 12 armor class, base armor class. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I'll do it then.
There's some basic chainmail and basic plate armor.
Ooh, maybe that would be. Could she do a basic plate armor?
Half plate or full plate?
Just a half plate, because a full plate is heavy, right?
Yeah, but half plate is medium.
Medium, right? Yeah.
Isn't there?
Is it green or is it
It should be regular.
regular? Okay. Yeah. Can she just buy one of those?
Yeah.
All right. How much you gonna run her?
If you, it is technically 700 gold pieces.
You want to try to talk him down, Arya? It's up to you.
I will try to persuade him.
Wait, what price are you trying to persuade him with?
Come on, haggle with me.
Haggle.
Come on, let me see your bargaining chops. I know you
Yeah.
can do it.
Right now it's at
Then
700.
I
So.
can just steal it, right?
700? Going once?
No. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Going twice.
Can I just steal it?
No, you
She
cannot
said-
just steal it.
Yeah, he has to like go buy it. He doesn't have it on his person.
Oh, dang it. Okay. How much did he say? 20.
700.
700. Yeah.
Ouch. Will you leave it for 500?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Hold on.
Oh, a dirty 20.
Can you meet me at 6?
Continue persuading him.
No, I think for when they counter offer, I don't think you can roll another persuasion.
You can. You can.
Oh, yeah, you can. You can keep trying to persuade him.
Okay.
But what would you want to counter offer him with? He said 6. What would you say next?
Okay, 550.
550. She said.
Roll me another one.
No way.
18, 19.
Yeah.
Oh,
She drives a hard bargain.
We're trying to save the
All
world.
right. 550 works.
You! Thanks.
You.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
He kind of grumbles a little bit, but
it.
it takes you like I'd say he takes about 30 minutes to gather your stuff up from some of the local shops, and he grants you all the stuff you got.
Remove.
Add. Or no, remove. Yeah. Sweet. And then you gotta add all the potions, or you gotta subtract 700 as well for the potions.
700?
It was worth it, the cost. You don't have any potions.
How many potions? 5 potions?
So you get 3 greater, 1 lesser, and 1 superior.
700. Remove. Okay. Let me see what are the potions.
That was so kind of Sir Otis to leave those to me. I want to like go pay my respects before we leave town, and pray on the sword and say like I'm gonna bring him honor and glory and slaughter the people who killed him.
Can I just remove this one then?
Yeah. Wait, can she sell her leather armor +1 back to him?
She can.
Let's do it.
So what are you gonna ask for it? Like how much you gonna ask for it?
And if I know how much the prices of these items are.
I mean, you just paid $550 for your plate, so I mean, you can try to guesstimate and make him an offer. You're really
It's a
you're selling it to him, so
it's a known armor. I have used it for a while now, and I just don't wanna actually earn.
that's not you're a horrible salesperson right now.
I know. That's why I steal things.
Get your bag, Queen.
So 250.
$250.
So,
$250 I feel like is a fair price. I don't know. I guess it's up to the
He looks
Sure.
it over and he looks at you. Yeah, 250 is not a problem. Yeah, here.
Sweet, look at that.
you are so kind.
So yeah,
Yeah,
remove
yeah,
it.
yeah. And he just like kind of shoos you off as he's looking over the armor you gave him.
Yeah.
Roll me an insight check real quick.
Roll the insight.
Uh,
It's right there.
oh, never mind.
Look at you. You're looking good right now. Tell him.
21.
21. You look him over and you can see from his facial expression you gave him a steal. He's about to upsell this so hard.
I was thinking the same thing. You could have got a bag for that, but you know, it's all
That's
right.
fine. That's fine. Okay. Remove it. Delete. Fine.
Yeah, delete it. Yeah.
Where is it? Where are my potions? I have my potions here. Is there any spell that I can use to petrify?
To petrify someone?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, Mario. Who do you want to petrify? That was out of nowhere, bro.
She's mad because she could have got a better deal for that.
That's
She's
what it
butt
is.
hurt because she can't make a deal. Yeah.
I don't know anything about business.
You don't know anything about business, huh? That's not like a you problem. You just got finesse, girl. Yeah. So there's nothing else that you guys want to do, right? And Corey, did you remove the 700 and put the potions into Gandalf's thing?
I did not know.
Would you mind helping him out there?
I got you.
Thank you. And then yeah, let's head towards those pyramid, and actually, the kingdom is in a very tough time right now, and I honestly don't feel safe leaving it behind though. And I would fucking hate to lose this kingdom, And we fought so hard for it, and it's a powerful kingdom. And if we lose it to the wrong hands, it can definitely be cause problems. So, that being said,
I mean, I understand you. You are the king after all.
Queen.
People.
No, she is the king.
He is the king.
Brienne is a bearded lady, and she is the king. Damn it!
yeah, I mean, I wasn't. I fucking said so as well. I don't know who the fuck are these people trying to correct me and shit.
It was Miranda.
Out here fucking
Arya.
queen.
It was Arya.
Kind of like Miranda.
It did sound like Miranda. Yeah, so this is all of a sudden, but Miranda pointed something out the other day yesterday while we were going over her character.
Yeah.
Miranda or Arya has a brother, and
Thanks for telling me that.
it was
6 months ago.
so.
She did not bring that up once when I asked her about her character. Not once.
She literally just thought of it yesterday. It just mentioned it yesterday.
Crazy that you're telling me in game on the stream. Oh yeah, I have a brother.
By the way.
Oopsie.
I wish I knew Spanish. I'd be cursing at you. Oh.
I can teach you.
Please do.
Ay, hija de su pinche.
I know
No.
puta, that's it.
That's calling her a bitch. Let's refrain from that.
I figured that's what it was. This is why I didn't say it. But I mean, I had to say it for that sentence, and that was it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
we're getting distracted. We're getting distracted.
Of cursing while we are streaming.
No cursing while streaming. Cool.
I've said a lot of cursing in English. The one time I say it, and the one time I try to flex my bilingual card, which I'm not at all. But anyway, whatever.
All I'm saying is, Brienne does not feel safe leaving the kingdom behind.
So what are you gonna do? Who are you gonna trust who you're gonna trust in charge? Your dad's still here.
Yeah, but I can't. I just don't feel like after this, I don't feel like I can trust anyone. I feel like not trust, but I don't. It's a lot of stress. Obviously, if this bitch who was supposed to be the queen to begin with got fucked around and got how can I leave my dad who was also got for 7 years? How can I leave him to
get out of here, old man?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
That ass, bro.
That's the type of shit I'm on right now. Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't. I can't. I wanna be there with you guys, but I don't know if I can leave. Unless.
I mean, so what are you saying? You're gonna stay back in the kingdom?
So I'm saying, maybe we lock down the city, make a full sweep. Maybe I do that, and maybe I catch up with you guys soon. And you guys keep a sending stone. Yeah, you guys keep a sending stone on you. And if you guys find this man, I will pull up in your aid.
Can we try to persuade her?
That's not a bad idea.
I was gonna say either Brienne, either you stay or my parents are kind of on my ass. I don't want to, but I could stay as well, or I can stay in your place.
But the thing is, Valgrim, is that it would be totally fine with me, but don't you think you'll be a little bit too distracted with your studies of running the school? I doubt you can run the school and play king.
If I gotta put the studies down for the time being, it can be done. It's up to you all. I mean, it'll pacify my parents for a little bit, um, at least until we can find someone who can hold things down for us a little bit longer. You know, it's got to be done. It's got to be done, and I can work on some defenses. You know, I do have black powder. I'm kind of tired of them using it against us and us not being able to use it against them.
I was gonna mention that, Valgrim. I wanted to give you a little task, and the task was to develop more of these weapons for the good. Because it seems like we're running into a lot of weapons, and it's in the wrong people's hands. And you have the power to change that. We can put some of these weapons in the power of the good, you know?
It doesn't take a bit of training for people, you know. You have to be quite proficient with.
Well, with the
with
power of
these
the king, you can
weapons.
basically get anything done with time.
Well, then I guess that means that I'll have to stay here while you all traverse. Give me some time to build, and it can be done.
You know, the one thing I would hate to happen, though, to you is it turns out that the king is pretty much always a target, you know, and I'd hate to put you as a target. Are you sure you can handle that pressure?
Pressure makes diamonds, and diamonds cut anything.
That's fair.
Mm,
That is fair. You know, Vulgar, I think you brought up a good point. I have been reluctantly saying that I'm gonna stay, but the fire in me that burns to kill these men and for the pride of my fellow friend that died, the pride in me says, kill and get my revenge. So yeah,
Well,
I
sir.
agree. I think
Do well, King.
How long would it take you to look for someone capable of staying in the kingdom?
well, you know, also another problem we're having is if we leave you here, we don't have anyone appointed. Do you guys have any recommendations? The reason why I didn't tell that gentleman earlier what exactly who I wanted to appoint is because I wanted to discuss it with my companions. And you know, Sir Otis was in that position because of his power, not just because of his kind-heartedness. We need somebody that can really strike the fear of God in these men and women.
Can we say a few days here? And
Can we just get another fucking level 20 paladin, please? Like,
No.
fuck. This man, Lissar Otis, is in this position because he damn sure should have probably been the king with his level 20 ass. But you know, it's gonna be tough. I would like to see someone strong and able to protect that. All right, put your hand down.
We you know, I don't know. In the temporary time, maybe I can try to have I don't know, maybe I can work on something. I don't know. I hear golems are interesting. It'll take me a long time, but we'll see what we can
That's
do.
controllable. I see where you're going, but we need a thinking human, a thinking
So are you
person.
making an Ultron?
That's what I'm saying. Like, all right,
Oh
Megatron.
my God, you're not Megatron, Ultron from the fucking Marvel movies. Oh God, from the Marvel comics. Okay.
So I was thinking that maybe we can appoint. Well, what level would you say my dad is?
Not as high as you. Like
Alright.
8 or 9, probably 10.
I was hoping he would be at least 15. But is there any other high level, you know, people that can step up that we don't know about, Corey?
The spellcasters and the council.
Yeah, but we don't trust them motherfuckers.
how about a prime minister?
No, you know, it has to be someone we trust. I was thinking, you know, there's been across our voyages we've ran into people, and we've made promises, and maybe it might be time to cash in on some of those. And you know who runs the city really well? Not really, because the son was a whole bad guy. Never mind. I'm just having a hard time finding.
That's not where I thought you were going with that at all.
Who are you thinking of?
Myers.
Yeah, we haven't seen Myers in a long time.
Not since the revolution, no.
Let's call our old friend Myers and see how he's doing, and maybe we can convince him to take a promotion in our city council.
There are silver dragons. They can hide and act like they're humans for a little bit too.
Is he a silver dragon?
No, I'm talking about the silver dragons that Aloy is.
Yo,
You
good thinking, you motherfucker. I'm proud of
Whoa. Okay, so we're doing that. We're not calling Myers.
Well,
Yeah, let's do that.
But they have to be able. They have to want to do that. Aloy's sister cousin is maybe she could hold down the the other place.
Isn't her dad though more bigger and stronger?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he could hold down here while she holds down their area.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I'm down. Let's call him and see if we can get him into it.
I mean, I don't want to speak for Aloy though. I mean, that's his sister cousin.
Cousin wife, whatever she is.
Cousin wife.
But you guys actually don't have a way of getting a hold of them, I don't think. I don't think you have a sending stone that reaches out to them.
I thought we did give them a sending stone. That's how they got there to help us fight against the rebellion.
I can't remember. It's been so long. I thought they traveled with you there.
They traveled with us there.
Oh.
We don't have one.
So it looks like you're going to have to travel there. But we'll go ahead and call the session there for tonight because it's 10 o'clock for you guys. And I don't want to keep you guys up late for work night and all that good stuff because I'm honestly still kind of tired. So we'll call the stream and the session there. Thank you everybody for watching.